This is the afternoon edition of the Weather Xtreme video. This is for Thursday, the 19th of January. I'm James Spann, getting set for some weather changes. Moist air coming back tonight. Little unsettled weather here for the weekend, and maybe rain as early as tomorrow. In fact, that looks pretty likely now. Let's look at some of the sky cam shots while the sky is sunny. Let's enjoy. This is the view coming from Chehaw State Park, Alabama's highest mountain, south of Anniston. Only a few high clouds around there. Head down south, that's the Montevallo Sky Cam from high atop the water tower there on the campus of the University of Montevallo, the old tower. And we'll go way down south. How about the skyline of Mobile on a sunny midwinter afternoon? Dry air in place here. Of course, got the powerhouse jets slamming into Northern California, producing all of the rain and snow out there. But what a warm-up today. You know, we started off the day in the 20s, and look at that. I see a few 60s up on the board. Montgomery at 63, 60 for Tuscaloosa, Shelby County Airport in Anniston, and we could be flirting with 70 by the time the weekend gets here. Around the nation, boy, it's brutally cold up north, though. Again, today, readings are below zero up on the Canadian border. It's been a while since they've been above zero up there, but again, the upper winds not allowing that to drop down in here. We just caught a little glimpse of it this morning. There's the watch warning map. Most all of the active weather issues are up north. Of course, snow back in the northwest. Winter storm warnings for parts of Iowa. Notice a winter storm watch around Chicago and Milwaukee, and winter weather advisories for pockets up in the northeast. All right, convective outlook on day 3. This is Saturday, and again, we've got those 5% severe weather probabilities in place for most of Alabama, and we'll dive deeper into that. It certainly does not look like a major threat if we have any strong storms. And the rain for the next 5 days, valid through Tuesday morning of next week. This is suggesting rainfall amounts of about 1 to 1.5 inches around here. Let's take a look at the GFS, Global Forecast System. This is valid at noon tomorrow at 500 millibars. This is the 12Z run. Kind of a flat zonal flow, but down below that, the moisture is back. We go up in the 60s, the sky cloudy, a few showers are likely, just kind of scattered showers, nothing heavy, not continuous, but it could rain at any point tomorrow. Saturday, as we start the weekend, little wave. You can see that energy around Memphis, Paducah, but boy, there's just not much to that. But that should enhance the showers and storms a bit on Saturday. We stay in the 60s. And obviously, you know, it's not a major severe weather threat. For those that are planning events outdoors, let's look at the RPM. First off, we go back to tomorrow. This is Friday, tomorrow at 1 o'clock, and you can see just showers around. We'll go to Saturday morning at 6 o'clock, 6 a.m. Saturday. Again, a better chance of showers over the northern half of the state. This is noon on Saturday. And again, you don't see any big convection showing up there, just showers around. And Sunday evening at 6 o'clock, again, rain mainly south of a line from near Valley Head down to Cullman and Fayette. So at any point on Saturday, it could rain. And certainly there's a chance of thunder and maybe some strong storms in there. Let's take a look at some of the severe weather parameters. First off, this is the instability, the CAPE, surface-based CAPE, Saturday evening at 6 o'clock. And there is some, but generally speaking, it's 500 joules or less. And again, if you know, for the big outbreaks, you want to see that over 3,000. And this is much like the deal we had the other day. This is the supercell composite. And really, the values peak around Vicksburg, Mississippi, and around here. Again, you can see they're somewhat moderate. And this is the STP, the significant tornado parameter. Again, it's sitting around a 1. And it's just the same deal. You know, there's a lot of shear, but hardly any instability. And these can be problematic. Surprises can happen, but on the surface, it certainly doesn't look like a big deal. Let's look at Sunday. I thought we'd stay with the RPM quickly. This is Sunday morning at 15Z. That would be 10 o'clock local time. And again, showers will be around. Sunday looks like kind of a cloudyish and very mild day, a warm day. In fact, this is the GFS depiction of Sunday. Deep surface low developing over south central Kansas. That's under 1,000 millibars. And again, the GFS has really got us warm. The statistics, the Moss products have us at 75 on Sunday. Whew. That's near record levels. And again, this would suggest showers around, but not an all-day type rain. We'll go to Sunday night at midnight. That surface low is deepening near Chicago, 992 millibars. That could be a big snowstorm for Des Moines and Minneapolis-St. Paul. Showers and storms moving into Alabama. And then by Monday at noon, they are exiting the state. And the surface low deepens even more, 984 millibars up north. So this is suggesting the main batch of forced showers and storms with a cold front, maybe about midnight Sunday night until 9 o'clock Monday morning. And again, there could be a strong storm in there, but considering the time of day and the lack of instability, again, a major severe weather issue would not be very likely. Tuesday of next week will be dry, no cold air. We stay in the 60s. And again, Wednesday, the GFS is got a whole different look. It's got a northern branch wave, and in the southern branch, a cutoff low over Mexico. And down below that, rain to the west. And then Thursday, the cutoff just drifts over Mexico. The northern branch is north of here. And again, that looks kind of showery, but obviously no big severe weather problem if that's right. But let's look at the European. This is Monday at midday, 12 noon. It's got that, it's a little slower. It's got the storms exiting the state there at midday. So we might say midnight to noon is the main window for the stronger storms. And then let's go to Thursday of next week. And now look at this now. All of a sudden, the European has nothing. It's actually fallen in line with a GFS for a change. So now you got both the GFS and the European not bullish on any big dynamic system toward the end of next week. So model madness. And we'll just kind of watch for trends out there, but obviously confidence in a specific solution next week is not all that high. Let's check the end of the forecast on the 4th of February. Big troughing to the west, and the cold air stays west if this is right. And look, all of a sudden the ensembles have trended positive on the NAO. For a while the ensembles wanted to take it down, but now you've still got a few members that go negative, but most of them are positive. And until we get that thing down, it's going to be hard to get cold air in here for any length of time. And this obviously throws uncertainty into the idea of what happens in February. So that's why we stick to short-term forecasting here. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes on the blog. The next video by 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. And if you live around here, we invite you to watch us on television this evening. ABC 3340 in Birmingham at 4, 5, 6, and 10. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful evening, and God bless. The first thing you've got to understand, you cannot rely on an outdoor siren. You cannot hear those inside a home, a building, a church. It won't work. You've got to get something inside your house. That's a weather radio or maybe a smartphone app. We work with a company that's developed a wonderful weather radio app for Android phones and iPhones. It knows where you are, and if you're in a tornado warning polygon, you get the warning. And if you're not, you don't. It's an effective device, and it's a great way to be sure you get the warning.